Why are people threatening Dr. Umar? I'm not worrying about that. Stay focused on the goal, y'all. Just stay focused on the goal. Listen, I told you already, Sean Puffy Combs may be guilty of some of that. I don't believe he's guilty of all of that. But more importantly, what y'all need to understand, Puffy would not be going down if there were not higher ups who wanted to take him down. Let me say that again. Puffy is too well connected. He's not going down unless there are higher ups who want him down. So there are white folks who want to destroy Puff, and that's why all this is happening right now. Just like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, whether or not they were guilty has nothing to do with the takedown, because many people are guilty. Let me say that again. Whether or not they are guilty has nothing to do with it, because many people in Hollywood and the music industry are guilty of the same crimes Bill Cosby allegedly committed, R. Kelly allegedly committed, Sean Puffy Combs allegedly committed. That stuff happens all the time. It's not right, and we will not condone it, but it happens all the time. So Puffy is not being taken down because he trafficked women allegedly, abused women allegedly. That's not why he's being taken down, because that's what they do. He's being taken down because somebody in the power structure wants him taken down. And I believe it's very interesting. I believe it's very interesting that Puffy doesn't start getting into this trouble until he sues that liquor company. Remember, Puffy had a lawsuit against the liquor company. What was the name of the company Puffy just sued? Puffy just sued a liquor company. Puffy just sued a liquor company. Puffy Combs sued liquor company. Diego, September 29th, 2023, Sean Puffy Combs sued Diego back in May, accused the company of failing to invest resources into Ciroc and De Leon and treating them as urban products. So Puffy sued this white liquor company for discrimination. Puffy sued the white liquor company for discrimination. Company Diego, however you say it, Diego, back in May. He accused them of racism against the black liquor companies, said they failed to invest resources in Ciroc and De Leon. So Puffy sues the big liquor company for racial discrimination, failing to properly invest in Ciroc and De Leon. And here we are. If you think those two things are unrelated, something's wrong with you. If you think those two things are unrelated, something is wrong with you. If you think those two issues are unrelated, something is wrong with you, brothers and sisters. You don't go down unless the power structure wants you down. You don't go down unless the power structure wants you down. You don't go down unless the power structure wants you down. I want y'all to join me in Bunell, Florida for Brendan Depper. But let's get into the ABCs of white supremacy. I want to talk to you today about the ABCs of white supremacy, and then I got to go get my dinner from my chef, Chef Barbie. Chef Barbie is preparing my meal for when I break fast. Chef Barbie is preparing my meal for when I break fast. Shout out to Chef Barbie. She made me the Ifa Tunde salad the other day. Shout out to Chef Barbie. She gave me a side of mac and cheese, a side of greens. Shout out to some deviled eggs, Chef Barbie. Pan-African Fast Day 5. Pan-African Fast Day 5. Pan-African Fast Day 5. Chef Barbie is going to provide my meal to break the fast. Thank you, Divine Melon in 92. That means you was born in 1992. 02, 12, you 31. You good to go. You 31. 31. I don't know. 31, y'all still be having daddy issues, though. My 31-year-old queens, y'all still be having daddy issues, though. My 31-year-old queens, y'all still be having daddy issues, though. Let's get into the ABCs of white supremacy. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858. If you need to reach me, text message only. I do not answer the phone. 215-989-9858. ABCs of white supremacy. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the ABCs? Letter A, arrogant. White supremacy is arrogant. They believe that they are better than everyone else, so they have to respect no one. These are the ABCs of white supremacy. They believe they're better than everyone else, so they don't have to respect anyone. The A, the first letter of the white supremacy alphabet is A, and that stands for arrogant. Racism is arrogant. It does not respect the culture or the life of non-Caucasian peoples. White supremacy is arrogant. Letter B, white supremacy is brutal. It's brutal. They will create diseases to get rid of you. They will drop bombs on you. They will starve you. They will murder you in the hospital. I remember Queen Mother Fannie Lou Hamer, rest in paradise. I remember Queen Mother Fannie Lou Hamer of the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party. Rest in paradise to Queen Mother Fannie Lou Hamer. Queen Mother Fannie Lou Hamer said in Sunflower County, Mississippi. Queen Mother Fannie Lou Hamer said in Sunflower County, Mississippi, black women who went into the hospital to have a baby, 90% of them were sterilized without their knowledge. Queen Mother Fannie Lou Hamer said in Sunflower County, Mississippi, 90% of black women were sterilized without their knowledge or permission. White supremacy is brutal. Letter C, white supremacy is calculating. Oh my goodness, they are calculating. They study everything. White supremacy is very calculating. They study everything. They will study hip hop and figure out how to use it to feed mass incarceration. They will study the black male-female relationship crisis and use YouTube to exploit the black male-female relationship crisis. They will study how to use the rainbow gang against the black community. White supremacy is calculating. They are very strategic, very evaluative, very thoughtful, great analytical skills. White supremacy is calculating. They calculate everything. They measure 100 times. They will measure how to destroy black people 100 times until they get it right, and then they'll destroy us all in one blow. AIDS, gentrification, miseducation, special education, psychiatric medication. White supremacy is calculating. The letter D in the white supremacy alphabet, domination and dishonesty. Domination. White people do not believe in equality. I don't know why you got black folks still out here talking about our country. There's no such thing as our country when you're dealing with white supremacy. There's no such thing as our country when you're dealing with white supremacy. The letter D is for domination. They dominate. They tell you what to do. White supremacy, dominate. They make up the rules. They decide how it's going to be done. They don't believe in no damn democracy. They believe in domination. They don't believe in democracy. They believe in domination. They don't believe in democracy. They believe in domination, not democracy, but domination, brothers and sisters. Domination, brothers and sisters. They believe in domination. So when you hear black people say our country, America is our country, how can it be your country and you have no say-so over policy? How can America be the black man, black woman's country when you have no say-so over policy? Our country. That means that is the collective possessive. When you say our, you are expressing the collective possessive. If it is your country, why don't you give your people some land? If it's your country, why don't you give your people some of the capital? If it's your country, why can't you do nothing about the criminal justice system? If it's your country, why can't you do anything about police genocide? There is no our. This is domination. And the other D in white supremacy is dishonesty. They are dishonest. They will lie to your face. They will tell you special education is going to save your child when they know it's going to destroy your child. They will give you medication and make you think the medication will heal you when it's only hurting you. They are extremely dishonest. Extreme and deceptive. They are very deceptive. They are the masters of illusion. Very deceptive. They are the masters of illusion. You're in love with me. That looks like a snow bunny. Amal 22. Is that a sister? Is that African vanilla? Or is that a snow bunny saying she's in love with King Kong? Amal 22. Is that an African queen? Was that African vanilla, African pina colada? Or was that a Caucasian? Letter E. Evil and exploitative. White supremacy is evil. It is the most diabolical human system ever created. White supremacy is evil. It is the most diabolical human system ever created. It's also exploitative. They exploit everything for money. Any problem you got, they're going to make some money off of it. Oh, yes. They'll make money off your disease. They'll make money off your homelessness. They'll make money off your child's miseducation. They'll make money off of everything. White supremacy is a system of exploitation, domination, and exploitation. Nubian Queen, Sherry James pimp. Sherry James, are you a pimp, Sherry James? Sherry James, are you a pimp? Did that say Sherry James the pimp? You mean to tell me you got women out here pimping brothers? How can a woman be a pimp of a man? How can a woman make a man go pimp his body and bring his coins back to the woman? Lord have mercy. We got female pimps. The radical black feminist then gave us female pimps. The radical black feminist then gave us female pimps. You got women out here pimping men's bodies and the men are bringing the money back. I must be too old for this. I must be too old for this. We got female pimps. Letter F, factitious. Letter F, white supremacy is factitious. What do I mean by that? They make up shit to manipulate your consciousness. Letter F, white supremacy is factitious. They make up shit to manipulate your consciousness. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. White supremacy will make up some shit to manipulate your consciousness. They write books, newspaper articles, magazines full of dishonest propaganda. Do you know that the FBI and CIA publishes over 200 different magazines and books every year? Did y'all know that? I'm sorry, Sherry James, you're not a pimp, baby. That's PMP. That's pretty princess. Pretty mother effing princess. Sherry PMP, pretty mother effing pretty mother effing princess. White supremacy is factitious. Did y'all know the FBI publishes books on black power? Did y'all know the FBI publishes books on black power? Did y'all know that the FBI and CIA publishes books on black power? Yes. Did y'all know the former Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, David Duke, used to write books on black power for black people to manipulate their consciousness? Oh, yes. And you got Negroes running around talking about some show me the proof. Somebody told me, show me the proof that ADHD is a scam. Somebody told me that. They wanted me to find proof from white people that ADHD is a scam. Somebody said, show me proof that special education is a scam. They wanted me to go find proof from the white man because they believe in what they write on paper. Y'all believe in your enemy. Think about that. How can you believe in your oppressor? How can you believe in your oppressor? This is the person who has had his foot on your neck for the last 500 years, and you believe in him enough that you will argue with another black person and say, go bring me some proof from my master. Go bring me some proof from my master. When I wrote my first book, right? There's no referencing. There's very few references in my first book because it's based on my own direct experience and professional work with black children. People say we don't see no references in here. You are not citing any white people that you got this information from, because the information didn't come from any white people. It came from me. I am a scholar practitioner. I am a school psychologist. Why do I have to quote white people? Why am I not sufficient enough to teach my people the truth?